Today, You SaddleBrooke is coming to you from the theater in our Desert View Performing Arts Center. Now, most of you come to our theater, and a lot of you show up at 7:15 or thereabouts, and then 7:30 comes around and the show starts. Have you ever wondered what all is involved in the preparation that precedes our show before you, our patrons, show up? Well, let's start today with a short video of what goes on before the entertainers show up and the meat gets put on the bone for the evening's performance. Alex Invold is our lighting tech and meets with our entertainers prior to our show to get an idea of what type of lighting and cueing is required for the evening. Alex, I know.
Yes.
Say hi to our audience, please.
Hello, everybody.
I know that you have Broadway in your background.
I do.
Can you please tell the audience a little bit about yourself?
I did work in New York City. I did work on Broadway. I did that while I was going to school. I went to school in New York City, and during the day I was a student, and at night I worked in many, if not all, the Broadway theaters in New York City.
Fantastic. How difficult is it for you to talk with the entertainers and mingle in the lighting for a show?
I think that just comes with doing it for such a long time. And you really have to get a feeling what the entertainers want to convey to the audience. They do it through music. We do it through lighting. So it all has to work together.
What are you gonna do tonight, please? Tonight is Brady Goss doing the Ray Charles tribute. What are you and Dale gonna be doing tonight with special effects?
Well, after talking to Brady, to the entertainer, and looking what his program is going to be, it's going to look more like a loungy, more intimate kind of an evening, rather than a hard rock evening where we would do a lot of different things with lighting. So this you're going to see much more like a lounge.
Like a mood.
Yes, exactly. That's what you do. You have to create the mood. The audience has to feel it.
And they will feel this evening. I know that other than just the soundboard, you also run our intelligent lights. Can you please tell the audience a little bit about what that is?
Well, intelligent lights sounds maybe smarter than you might think, but it gives us the ability to have lighting activity on the stage during a performance that's animated and has some motion to it, as well as a lot of different color. And it's a creative portion of what we do back in the sound booth because it's intended to add to what the musicians on stage are trying to get across to the audience. It might help convey an emotion, or just add a little fun to an up-tempo song, or add a little mood to a ballad or a slower tempo song. So it's actually a lot of fun and a very creative outlet.
I think we're going to try to show the audience the lighting itself so they'll know what you're talking about, because it starts at one side of the stage and it works its way all around the backdrops, which is kind of fun to watch, and we're excited to have that. What time today did you have to arrive here just to prepare for tonight?
Well, we've got a show that opens the doors at 7 o'clock. The show starts at 7:30, but we were here before 1 o'clock with the tech crew from the performers setup, and it takes hours to get risers in place, get the lighting set up to the proper positions on the stage where the musicians are going to be, and that changes for every performance. Sometimes we have to get up on the lift to move lights around. And just getting everything in place, spending time with the performer to see what kind of lighting they want to put up, and how our lighting can match the music. And that's a very important part of it. We don't want to have bright red lights for a soft ballad necessarily, right? We want to make sure that, again, the lighting complements the music rather than conflicts with it. So that takes some time with the performer beforehand to figure that out, make our notes, and then program our equipment accordingly.
Thank you, Dale. And do you have any other comments you'd like to make that you could share with our audience?
Well, I got to say, for a community like ours, a 55-plus retirement type community, having a venue like the Desert View Performing Arts Center is a really unique thing. It really is what sets SaddleBrooke apart from all of the other communities out there. Many will have a ballroom with a small stage on it, like our Mountain View facility, which is great, but it's limited as to what kind of shows they can do and what kind of acts and performances we can attract. So here We've got 478 seats in a theater style where we can not only do concerts and everything from symphony orchestra to rock and roll tribute bands and everything in between. We can also do lectures like our science cafes in Sierra Tucson. We can do our movie nights where it acts just like a regular movie theater. And of course, we have Community Church of Saddlebrook here every Sunday morning. So it fills a lot of different purposes, HOA board meetings, and it's just a really unique aspect of our community.
I hope this gives you a little insight as to what goes on inside the theater prior to an evening's performance. But there's a whole lot more that is going on outside of these doors with tickets, ushers, and a complete staff preparing this theater for you, our patrons. And keep in mind, this is in addition to all the administrative activities to put shows on our stage. And also remember to look us up on Facebook at facebook.com/DVPAC. Check back here with us on Do You SaddleBrooke.